Hello, everybody. All right, we are diving into another Weddingpreneurs Live today. And if you are new around here, these are where I try to keep them around 5 minutes. Sometimes they're a little bit longer, but micro mini lessons on how to book more weddings and making basically sales and marketing fun for you. So that's really what I am trying to do. So if you are new, I am Carissa Cruzy. I am a wedding business strategist and a wedding business owner myself for the last 10 years. So I live and breathe weddings every day, just like you do. And if you are live with me today, give me a hello so that I know you are here. I love to see your smiling face and let you know that you are here. And if you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. And make sure that you follow so that you get notifications for when these lives hit for the future. So, okay. So now that we have that out of the way, let's just dive in. So today I am sharing with you how to get more done in less time. So I know as a wedding business owner myself, we are pulled in multiple different directions, right? Many of us are solopreneurs. We don't have teams. We do everything ourselves. So we get pulled in so many directions and it's like, how do we get everything done? Well, that is what I'm breaking down and sharing with you today. So my favorite technique for this is called batching. And batching, if you've never heard of it, is where you take a task that you have and you complete that task in a set amount of time. So for instance, social media is a great one for this. So batching for social media might look like where you write your captions, and you could do this for the week or the month, for instance. So you would take and set aside time and you would write out all of your captions for your social media posts for that, and we'll just say for the week. So then you would write out those social media captions. So you've done those. Then the next time you set aside time, you're going to create the graphics that go along with those social media captions. All right, so now you're going to do those. And then the third set of time that you set aside is where you're going to actually post them. All right, so you are doing one task in that specific allotted amount of time. And how that works is your mind is able to focus on one thing instead of jumping from multiple tasks. So you're able to utilize your time so much more wisely when you use batching. Because we are, within our brains, are not we're not wired to be able to jump from task to task to task. And so when we do that, we have a transition time of re-gearing our brains to then move on to that next topic of whatever we're going to do. So we always have this transition period of having to now what are we doing? Getting open whatever we need to get open, and then getting our mind where it needs to be, and just getting in the flow. So what happens is when you get into batching and you start doing it that way, you get in a rhythm and a flow that you're able to keep moving quickly through that task. And you get more creative because you've stayed in that same zone for longer. All right, so that is one of my favorite techniques that I wanted to just share with you because I've been getting this question a lot lately, is how do I get everything done that I need to do? And batching is what I tell all of my one-on-one coaching clients, as well as inside my courses. Batching is what I recommend. So if you are struggling to get everything done, try to do batching. Figure out, so what I say is sit down, figure out your tasks that you have to do on a weekly basis and a monthly basis, and figure out how you can, what pieces that you can maybe batch. And then schedule out some time and just pick one or two of them to start with, And that way you're able to figure out and just kind of, you'll get it down a little bit and understand kind of how it works. Don't try to overcomplicate it. Just try to do a couple of them, and then you'll start to kind of get the flow for it and see how it feels. And I say just, you don't have to block off a ton of time. You can just do like 15 minutes or a half hour. So just start small. And that's usually, those are the increments I use for when I batch, is just 15 minutes to a half hour. Sometimes they're longer if they're bigger projects, but usually it's just going to be 15 minutes to a half hour. So try that out, see what you think. Let me know how you like, if you've tried it, let me know in the comments, or if you love batching, if it's something that you already do, I'd love to know that as well. But that is kind of my tip for you today, so that you can get more done, especially as we're heading into the busy wedding season. We have so much to do. Another one that I like to do is timelines, wedding timelines, building those out. I like to batch those because I can really get into the zone of, timing of stuff. And a lot of times things overlap from one bride to the next, and so I can really just go, oh, yep, I just did that. And you can just kind of hammer those out really quickly. So that is kind of just what I wanted to share today. So hopefully that helped. But if you have any questions, reach out. I am happy to chat and share any more info. And if you are stuck in your business and you're really trying to figure out what you need to do to really move that needle, feel free to DM me, shoot me an email. We can set up a free discovery chat. I can dig a little deeper into what you've got going on, where you're at in your business, and see what you need to do so that you can get unstuck and you can start making that momentum and start achieving those big business goals that you've got set. So that's what I've got for you today, and I will see you guys next time. See you there.